Hey everybody, Chris with Night of Living Card Games, back again for the final scenario of Mutant Genesis, Magneto. So we're taking our Cyclops leadership deck up against Standard Magneto. I've got everything laid out, the main scheme Asteroid M, the boarding party, and then the campaign side scheme of Magneto's Fortress. So we got everything going here. Let me shuffle up the encounter deck real quick. Been a while since I played Magneto, so this will be interesting to see how it goes. I know Magneto can be a pain in the butt, so we'll see. Right? Because I did finish my the last scenario, I did complete the campaign side scheme. I get the final roll card, which is Fortitude. Hero resource. Generate 2 wild resources for a tactic or thwart event. Then stun an enemy and remove this card from the game and the campaign pool. All right, so that's going to be great once I get steady off him. So let us give my deck a shuffle, and then we'll get ourselves going here. All right, draw on 6. Let's see what we start with. Tactical Brilliance, that's not bad. Ricochet Beam, Karma, Boom Boom, Danger Room Training, and a Priority Target. Okay, I like Tactical Brilliance. Danger Room Training is good. I'm going to keep Boom Boom, and we're going to pitch the other 3. Psylocke, Call for Backup, and my Visor. Ooh, oh, that is a lot of good. All right. Shoot. All right, so looking to see what I can do. All right, let's do my constant training ability. Let's go find an upgrade. We'll grab an exploit weakness. All right, I was kind of hoping to get Professor X in the first run, but that didn't happen. So let's see here. If I get Call for Backup out, I can clear it with a Tactical Brilliance. Then I can get Professor X out. I can clear Boarding Party with Cyclops and Jubilee. Then Professor X comes out. He can clear the second stage, ready Cyclops. And then he can take 2 off of the last. So that wouldn't be terrible. So I would just need... I need 3 cards to make that happen, and that would leave me with my Visor and Danger Room Training. All right. All right, so I think I know what I'm going to do here. So we are going to flip up. We are going to spend Exploit Weakness to get Call for Backup out. Comes in with 3 threat. We are now going to spend Psylocke and Danger Room Training to get to play Tactical Brilliance. So I get to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Actually, before I do that, I'm sorry. Almost forgetting here. Cyclops thwart for 3. Jubilee thwarts for 1. Takes consequential to get rid of this one. So when defeated, flip this card and reveal Sabotage Master Mold. Okay. That also comes in with 3. Oh, hang on a second. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I did want to do that. Okay. Oh, it's a Sunday morning. I'm not thinking straight. Okay, so I got that. So now I'm going to play Psylocke and Danger Room Training to play Tactical Brilliance. So I get to remove 3 threat from a scheme. That's Call for Backup. So I get to go fetch a ally and put it into play. I am going to go find and grab Professor X. Okay, and I am going to choose to ready an X-Men. So Cyclops is ready. And now I get to choose a tactic card in my discard pile and add it to my hand. Take that exploit weakness. And then I'm going to use exploit weakness and boom boom to get Ruby Quartz Visor down. All right, Professor X is going to thwart 3 off of Sabotage Master Mold. So now we add it to the victory display, and now we do Orbital Decay. And Cyclops is going to take 2 off of Orbital Decay. All right, that is my turn. Let us ready things up. Not a terrible opening turn if I got most of the way through the side schemes. Genius, Utopia, Clear the Area, Full Blast, and a Wolverine. All right, so we are getting 1 on the main. And then after... let's see here. Forcer responds. After he attacks you, place 1 magnet counter on it. Okay. So he is coming to attack. Professor X is going to jump in front of it and try to explain to Eric the errors of his way. Oh, I'm taking from the wrong one. So he's attacking for a base of 2. Star, give Magneto a tough status card and a face down boost card, which I think just triggers immediately. So he's already tough. So 5. So Professor X does not convince Magneto the error of his ways. And we get a magnet counter. Right, and now we get an encounter card, which is M-type Sentinel with Guard. And when defeated, give Magneto a tough status card, 5 hit points. All right, so my turn. I'm going to spend Clear the Area. Spend Full Blast to play Clear the Area. The question is, do I want to give Magneto the buffs now? Sure. Let's do that. So we'll clear the area, which will, I'm going to take out Magneto's Fortress. All right, so when defeated, shuffle the top card of the Future's Past deck into the encounter deck and flip this card. So one last. Future's Past card. That is in there. Okay, and we flip this down, and it's Magneto's power. He gets +1/+1. And clear the area. Because I cleared a scheme, I get to draw a card. Ooh, specialized training. Specialized training or Wolverine. Oof. That is a tough choice, but I think we're going to go with Wolverine. So I'm going to spend Genius, Utopia, and Specialized Training to put in Wolverine, who is going to attack for 3 on the M-type Sentinel. Take 2 consequential. Let me check here real quick. I know one of the tactics have an energy resource. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let this thing pop. So we're going to clear Orbital Decay. Flip this card. Physical Strain. So he loses steady. That's all it does, so it doesn't matter. We're going to flip down, and I'm going to use my constant training ability to go fetch that tactic. Practice defense, the one with an energy. And then I'm going to exhaust Jubilee and spend the energy resource to deal 2 damage to the M-type Sentinel, which defeats it. And when defeated, give Magneto a tough status card. He's already tough. And then we're going to ready everything up. X-Mansion, build support, Richter, energy, X-Gene, and make the call. Ooh, I could make the call with Professor X now. All right, so first things first, though. We're getting 1 on the main. He is scheming for a base of 3. 4, that is enough to pop this. All right, so now the factory is online. Place 1 magnet counter here. Technically, the magnet counters went away when that did. So if Sabotaged Master Mold is not in the victory display, it is. So search the deck, and if it wasn't, go find an M-type Sentinel and reveal it. All right, so here we go. Comes in with 1, has a threshold of 6, and now we get an encounter card, which is Zeal for the Cause. When revealed, resolve the when defeated ability of each Acolyte minion engaged with you. There aren't any. If there aren't any, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded, then reveal it. Nope. M-type Sentinel it is. All right, my turn. All right, we are going to use my ability to go get a tactic upgrade. I'm going to get practice defense. Actually, no. I'm going to get priority target because I'm going to take out the M-type Sentinel. Priority target. Okay, I almost forgot. Started my turn. Wolverine heals 1. All right, we're going to attach priority target to the M-type Sentinel. We will flip ourselves up. We are going to spend an X-Mansion to get a build support out. We're going to make the call with X-Gene and energy to go get Professor... Actually, before I do that, I suppose, we are going to... let's see, does it matter? It really doesn't matter. I'm going to attack Magneto to take the tough off. Now we're going to go get Professor X. Actually... yeah, sure, it doesn't matter. Professor X, because I forgot he's steady, so I'm going to confuse him. Professor X is then going to remove 3 off of build support, which allows me to go get a support costing 3 or less and put it into play. That is going to be the X-Jet. Next card on the deck. Okay. We're going to exhaust Jubilee and use the X-Jet to generate a energy resource to do 2 damage to the M-type Sentinel. And then I'm going to use my Ruby Quartz Visor to attack him for 3, which defeats him. So Magneto gets a tough card. I don't know why I wasted my time taking the tough status off in the first place. And then priority target goes off, so I get to draw 2 cards. Clear the area, and Angel. Wolverine is now going to attack with piercing, so he does 3 damage to Magneto. 3. And takes 2 consequential. Debating on, so I've got Richter and Angel in my hand and also clear the area. I can clear the area on there, draw another card, but if I do that, that's not going to do much. Or I could get either Angel or Richter in play. I think I'm going to spend 2 to get Angel in play. He normally costs 3, but if you're a mutant or an X-Men, you get to you get him for 1 cheaper, and then he will attack Magneto for 2. All right, and we will end our turn. All right, Forge, Superpower Training, Beast, Marvel Girl, and Iceman. We're getting 1 on the main. He is coming to attack. Charles once again is going to try to explain to Magneto the error of his ways and tell him how violence never solves anything. He is attacking for 3, 4, 5, and just like before, it didn't work at all. So Professor X goes away, and then we get a second magnet counter. Now we get an encounter card, and that is Assault. The villain attacks you. Let's see here. Do I have Angel jump in the way? I'm thinking no, but I'm not sure. Let's see here. So he's going to get a magnet counter, so we're going to have to trigger that. Those are usually fairly nasty, so yeah, let's just have Angel jump in front of it. I would have liked to have gotten another 2 damage out of him, but so be it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. At least Nimrod's gone, or at least in the discard pile for now. All right, and that is a 3rd magnet counter. And now we check if there are at least 3 magnet counters. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Reveal that card, then remove 3 magnet counters from the scheme. Nope. There we go. Electric Shock. When revealed, hero, you are stunned. Take 1 indirect damage for each magnet counter on the main scheme. All right, well, I'm stunned. And because we reveal it before we take the magnet counters off, I take 3 indirect damage. I'll just take it all. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we remove these. And now it is my turn. All right. So I think what we'll do here, we're going to spend 1 and then 2, 3, 4 to get Beast into play. And then I get to go get a resource card and add it to my hand. Actually, no. Yeah. No, I take that back. I'm going to... So I spent Iceman, Marvel Girl, and Specialized Training along with the X-Jet. I'm going to hold Forge in my hand because I am then, with my energy, then I'm going to spend the energy to get Forge out, so I get to go get an X-Men or X-Force support and add it to my hand. So I think that's going to be the X-Mansion, although the Utopia is really good too. So healing or readying. I think I'm going to take Utopia because I got a lot of allies in this deck. All right. We'll have Forge hit for 1. We'll have Beast hit for 2. We're going to thwart for 2 off the main. I don't suspect that we'll not get that. Oh, he's confused. That's right. And then we're going to flip ourselves down. And then, yeah, let's use our ability. Might be a waste of tactics, but oh well. I'm not using my Ruby Quartz Visor this turn anyway. So I got Practice Defense. I am now going to exhaust Jubilee, spend an energy resource to do 2 damage to Magneto. That is everything, so we're going to ready ourselves up. Oh, I did forget to heal 1 off of Wolverine this turn. I wasn't going to attack or do anything with him anyway, so that's fine. I'm going to hold on to Utopia, draw 5 more. Tactical Brilliance, Ricochet Beam, Make the Call, Nightcrawler, and a Strength. Very nice. Alright, so we're getting 1 on the main. He would scheme, but he is confused. And now we get an encounter card, which is Magneto's Armor. He cannot be stunned. After your hero makes a basic attack against Magneto, spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. I don't like that. Okay. So my turn, I'm going to use that to go find a tactic. I've got at least 1 in there. Is that the only one I've got? That is the only one I've got. Exploit weakness. Oh yeah, start of my turn. Wolverine heals 1. Let's not forget that again. All right. All right, first things first, we're going to spend a strength to get a Utopia out. We're going to spend a Make the Call to get Exploit Weakness put on Magneto. We're going to flip ourselves up. We are going to use my Ruby Quartz Visor to generate a resource to do my Optic Blast attack against Magneto, which just removes the stun. I am then going to attack him and then spend Nightcrawler, Ricochet Beam, and the X-Jet as a mental to get rid of the armor. And because this is here, I get 2 damage on him. Beast is going to attack for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then Wolverine will attack for 4. So we defeat the first stage of Magneto. Second stage, Steady and Toughness. He does not have Steady. And Win Reveal, deal each player an encounter card. All right. So I'm just debating. So I got Tactical Brilliance. I can stun him now if I want, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the threat to get a little higher, see if a side scheme pops out before I do that. Because I got some blockers here. So I'm going to end my turn. Ready. Everybody up. Keep Tactical Brilliance. Draw 4 more. Danger Room Training. Armor. Blindfold. And Phoenix. Villain phase. We get 1 on the main. He comes to attack. Forge is going to jump in the way. So he is attacking for a base of 4, 5, 6. Forge and his metal limbs go flying off, and we get a magnet counter. Now we get 2 encounter cards. First one is Magnetic Missile. It surges. Defeat a Sentinel minion in play, then take 5 damage. Yada, yada, yada. There's no Sentinel minion in play. So surges into Unision. 2/2/4, Acolyte, Teamwork, Toughness. When defeated, give the villain a tough status card, which I forgot to do anyway. And if the villain already has a tough status card, heal 4 damage from it. That's fine. I don't have any. He doesn't have any damage on him. So next one is Shadow of the Past. That's very not ideal. Okay. So exploit weakness is going to go away. So now we get Mr. Sinister out. A 1/1/6 stalwart toughness villain. We get genetic manipulations. And when defeated, I have to go get a copy of Gene Therapy, which I don't even remember what Gene Therapy does. The enemy with the lowest printed attack without a copy gets +2 attack, overkill, and piercing. Oh. That is not going to be fun. Alright, so we got Villainous, Tough, and I can't find my Stalwart token, so whatever. Okay, so this is less than ideal. Really don't want to keep a teamwork enemy around. All right, so here's, oh, and this has 2 threat, the amplify icon, and when defeated. All right, I think we're just going to have to do it this way. So we are going to use Fortitude to generate 2 wild resources for a tactic or thwart event. Tactical Brilliance. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'll remove it from here. Choose a tactic card in your discard pile, and you may add it to your hand. I'll do that after I go get Gene Therapy. Gene Therapy has to go on Mr. Sinister. All right. Now I get to go get a tactic card out of my discard pile from Tactical Brilliance. I am going to do Priority Target. I don't know why I'm shuffling my discard pile. I'm going to attach Priority Target on Unición. I don't know how you pronounce that. Right, we are going to use the X-Jet to generate a resource to put Danger Room training on Wolverine. So he is now 2 thwart, 4 attack, and 5 hit points. Oh, started my turn, he healed 1. Now Wolverine is going to attack Unición because he's got piercing, gets rid of tough, does 4 damage, so she is gone. He takes 2 consequential, but is still up because of Danger Room training. And now I get to draw 2 cards, which is a clear the area and an enhanced reflexes. All right, we are going to spend a blindfold to clear the area off the main scheme. It was the last threat, so I get to draw a card. We're going to have Cyclops. Attack to take the tough off of Mr. Sinister. We're going to spend Phoenix and enhanced reflexes to get armor out. And then we're going to spend Pixie as an energy resource. Oh, and Utopia allows me to ready Cyclops. Jubilee, energy resource to do 2 damage to Mr. Sinister. And then I guess Cyclops is just going to attack to do another 1. And then we're going to ready everything up. Draw 5. Uncanny X-Men. Make the call. Field Commander, Moira McTaggart, and Cerebro. And next turn, I will be decking out. Okay, so villain phase. We're getting 1 on the main. Oh, I forgot. The Fortitude stunned an enemy as well. So I did removed it, but I never actually stunned. So I am going to stun Magneto. So 1 on the main. Magneto goes to attack, but he is stunned. Sinister goes to attack. Armor is going to jump in front of it, so he's a 1/3. And since he's villainous, he gets a card. 4/5. Takes the tough off of armor. And now we get an encounter card, which is advance. So he's scheming for 3. Star. Give Magneto a tough status card and a face down boost card. Since it's nested in there, so it's still 3. Star. Shuffle each Acolyte minion from the discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay. So let's take care of this first. So that's up to 4. Now let's find the Acolytes. You. Nope. 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 Just that one. So we still have a bunch of Acolyte minions in this encounter deck. Oh, I gotta get Magneto's hit points back up. All right, so I can either get Uncanny X-Men or I can go fetch Professor Xavier. Start of my turn, Wolverine heals 1. So I'm not opposed to that. I am not opposed to healing 1, because then I can confuse Magneto, and next turn I can flip down. So I think that's my plan. So we're going to do Cerebro, Field Commander, and Uncanny X-Men to make the call into Professor X. Oh, before I do that, Cyclops is going to attack for 1. Because we get Professor X. Oh, I'll have to get rid of somebody. So, Beast attacks for 2 on Mr. Sinister. Now we get Professor X in, who confuses Magneto by coming back yet again to explain to him that violence isn't the solution, that we must live peacefully with humans. And then Utopia triggers and Cyclops readies. Professor X will thwart 3 off the main. While Magneto keeps saying, haven't I killed you twice already? Jubilee is going to exhaust, and I will use the X-Jet to generate that energy resource to do 2 damage to Sinister. Taking him up to... Oh, no, he was... Does Gene Therapy give him more hit points? No, for some reason I thought Gene Therapy gave him more hit points. So Beast took him out. So we'll say before I do this, Cyclops attacks for 1 to take off the tough, and then Jubilee throws some fireworks in his face for 2. And now we're going to ready everything up. I'm going to keep Moira McTaggart. We're going to get Tactical Brilliance, Danger Room Training, Sunfire, which nets me an encounter card. This one obviously is a little longer. The final scenarios are always just a little bit longer, a little bit more of a grind, but it's still fun. And then X-Gene. All right, villain phase. We get 1 on the main. He comes to attack Charles once again, tries to explain to him. So he's attacking to 4. 3 more. Oof. Magneto really didn't want to hear it this time. And then we get another magnet counter. And then we get 2 encounter cards. First is Magneto's helmet. He cannot be confused. Thanks, helmet. And then we get a Gene Therapy attached to the enemy with the lowest printed hit cost. Oh. So Magneto is now attacking for 5 with overkill. I'm sorry, base of 6 with overkill. That's unpleasant. And he's scheming for 4. Okay. So be it. All right, start of my turn. Wolverine heals 1. Okay, I do have Sunfire in hand, though. So this doesn't do me any good for now because my Confuse is already lost, but I can get rid of Gene Therapy. I think that would be handy. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend Danger Room Training and Tactical Brilliance to get out Sunfire. And then in his response, spend an energy resource. I'm going to spend X-Gene as an energy to choose an attachment. Oh, I can't get rid of the Gene Therapy. It's just going to hit. Okay. Well, I'll get rid of Magneto's helmet. We don't need that. All right. Magneto, Sunfire is then going to hit for 2. Armor is going to hit for 1. Wolverine is going to hit for 4. We are... Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the Utopia thing. Oh, well. Jubilee, I'll exhaust and use the X-Jet to deal 2. And then Cyclops, he's just going to attack for 1. I'm just going to let this pop. And then flip down. And then we're going to ready everything up. I'm going to hold on to Moira McTaggart and draw 5 more. 2, come on, where's my big attack? Nope, still don't get it. I don't think I've gotten to use full blast this entire campaign. I think maybe once, I don't know. Anyway, so we're getting 1 on the main to go up to 3. Magneto then schemes for 2, 3. Just 3. So that is just barely enough to pop it. Alright, so that has been defeated. So the rule of Magnus. When revealed, place 2 magnet counters here. If physical strain is not attached to Magneto, it is. I would get an extra encounter card. All right, and let me just make sure, because it's been a while, the force response. Yep, still the same thing. So final thing. So main scheme, if I lose, I lose. Right, now we get our encounter card, which is Delgado. Retaliate 1, toughness, and acolyte. All right. I am going to search my deck and discard pile for a tactic. I am going to grab exploit weakness. I should be able to do 8. Yeah. Yeah, just between Wolverine and my optic blast, I can do 8, so. So yeah, game over. I'll spend a tactical brilliance to put on exploit weakness. Oh, Wolverine heals 1. I don't know how much that matters at this point. Flip up. Wolverine will attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 5 because of exploit weakness, and that's enough to defeat him. Thanks, Logan. And then Ruby Quartz Visor. For 3 plus 1. Cyclops blasts Magneto down. Would I have had enough to take out Delgado as well? Probably not. Let's see here. If I would have attacked, taken out the tough, I would have taken 1. I'm just curious now at this point. Sunfire attacks for 2. Defeated. Armor attacks for 1, defeated. Jubilee does another 2. So that is 5. And then takes 1 back. Oh no, it's not an attack. Then I could have... Oh, I don't have an X-Men in my hand, so no, I wouldn't have been able to do that last point of damage on him. Oh well. Doesn't matter. So Cyclops managed to blast out Magneto and save humanity from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And that, at least for now, because Cyclops becomes a follower of that belief system and later in the comics and becomes a jerk and things later. But for now, we have beat Mutant Genesis with this janky Cyclops 50-card deck. So thank you very much if you made it to the end of this one. I know this one was a little longer, but thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like it, hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Whatever you want to see next, leave a comment. I think I might go through Next Evolution again. I haven't done that one in a while as well, so I think it might be time to do Next Evolution, and I think I might take Psylocke through that. I like Psylocke. I know a lot of people don't, but I happen to like like her, so I think I might try that. But that's for another day. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a great day.